You're next, please.
I come from an agency, or I'm actually with an agency right now, Bart, that had the luxury of having a $4.5 million budget surplus. It made the news, it made the headlines, because in this economy, that's unheard of. But how did it happen? It happened because it was good fiscal management. It happened because we did tighten our budget. It happened because there was a board that had a mindset that said, we're not going into another year in a deficit. We're going to fix it this time. It was political will. The political will to get it done on the BART board is the same political will I'd be bringing to the Board of Supervisors. That political will says that there are too many things that are actually fluff that could be cut. One of the things that we did was look at the number of cars we had and decided that, you know what? We're a transportation agency. Why do we have a fleet of cars? Guess what? We're also a transportation agency that has a police department that had cars. Had is the past tense. We have given them bicycles now so that they can ride their bicycles to go around the perimeter of the BART stations. It's just doing things smarter. And it's not that hard to find ways to do things smarter and make sure that you don't spend more than you have. And that's what the problem is here in San Francisco right now. We're just overspending. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Steve Paul.
So as a fellow who cut my teeth at the federal budget office when I first got out of graduate school, I can tell you, we all know this, there's three ways that politicians generally try to solve a budget problem, any budget problem which we chronically have, which is to cut, tax, and pray. You cut as much as you can before someone screams too loud, you tax as much people as you can before they scream too loud, and you really pray that the economy comes back before you have to cut some more. That's what we try to do. Well, I think in this city what we should try to do is improve, enhance, and sustain. We all know that there's money sloshing around in the government. It's actually astonishing when you see it from the inside. There is money sloshing around in the government. You see it. And part of the reason why it sloshes around is because it's in corrals. There's money sloshing around at the San Francisco Public Utility Commission. There's money sloshing around the airport. There's money sloshing around lots of enterprise agencies, but they cannot be released into the greater good because of the way they're captured in the budget process. Tough problem. The way you release it, though, is you give those agencies more responsibility to take care of the problems you care about. SFPUC can do more for our environment, can do more for our facilities. Airport maybe can do more for transportation. So we need to find a way to release some of those funds. I don't have a lot of time to do a budget thing. So, enhance, taxes need to be rebalanced. They're not really well done in this city. There is a payroll tax problem. And then sustain, our economy is going to come back. And as I said it now twice, I'm going to say it 3 times. It's going to come back right here in District 10. And we've got to make sure that when it comes back, that the money is well
Thank you, Steve.
Thank you.
Christine. And Mia.
Thank you, Keith. I think what we need in our budget is more revenue. I think we need discipline, and I think we need some sobriety. I think this is a perfect example of where District 10 can be part of the solution, in that what is the biggest revenue generator in the city? For a long, long time, we're a beautiful city, people want to visit us, it's tourism. Tourism in District 10, who'd have thought? But we have potential at Pier 70, we have potential at the India Basin shoreline, we have potential further down the road at the shipyard. We absolutely need to create historic districts. We have one in Dogpatch, we could create one on 3rd Street in Bayview. All of these things can attract visitors to a part of town that out-of-towners don't typically visit. I think we can do more to encourage shopping local, shop third, check out shopthird.com sometime. We can build local. All of these things keep money circulating locally. They generate local sales tax, local payroll taxes, which do need to be fixed, and keep money within our district, within our city. Lastly, I alluded to this earlier, we need to have realistic projections about how our decisions are going to play out more than 1 year out in the budget cycle. I think we need to have the discipline when times are good to save money, to create rainy day funds, not just for schools, but for all kinds of purposes. And then when times are bad, government can act as a buffer to the rest of the economy. Thank you.
Thank you, Christine. Sean Potrero, is that 3RD or THIRD?
Oh, I registered those.
Thank you. And finally, not finally, I'm sorry, next is Stephen Weber.
Well, I'm going to reiterate probably just about everything you've already heard. You need to put in the sound business and accounting practices, which will go back and look at every line item on a budget with accountability and review. You need to have auditing practices and accounting practices put it permanently in place that continue to watch those dollars. There are dollars, as they said, that are floating out there. And again, part of that is because a lot of the different diverse groups and departments and other people who receive city funds aren't involved in the city budget process at the beginning. A lot of the social agencies and programs that actually need the funds are also not involved at the beginning of a budget process. I believe that it has to be all-inclusive. You have to get everybody's input ahead of time. The tax system, as everybody has said, definitely needs to be revamped. And it's not just the payroll tax. It is basically every portion of the city's tax system. And again, I would have to agree with Mr. Moss. This district is where we're going to rebuild the city from. It has all the potential. It has all the possibilities. And most of the ideas you've heard here tonight are excellent ones that could all be put into place here in this district. Thank you.
Now, finally, Robert Joshua.
Thank you very much. No more business as usual. That's where it's got to start. No more throwing away 10 years on a $1 deal for the city and county of San Francisco. San Francisco has an opportunity to become almost like a microcosm city. The city has so much freedom to do with its budget differently from other cities around the nation because it's San Francisco. And San Francisco is seen as a place where they have the will to do it. They are creative in San Francisco. Where is that creativity? You cannot corporatize the universe. Whatever happened to the respect for small businesses? Somebody needs to bring that concept back. Whatever happened to the concept of giving people, just individuals, small business, people with ideas and ingenuity, the type of corporate consideration that this city has spent 10 years giving? Redevelopment is a tragedy, is a budget tragedy for this city. And people saying, well, Bayview is not gonna, what happened to the Fillmore? Oh my God, it's like Fillmore on steroids, what's going on in the Bayview Hunters Point. It's being touted as the new San Francisco. That is huge, and it's being done, you talk about Devadachi did it wrong. Oh my God, Bayview was done horribly wrong. Poisoning people, sickening people for nothing, for jobs that are not going to happen, for a massive land grab. That's why you attack me.